Welcome back to 500 Days, Strive to Survive. We are on day 40. Between episodes, I moved a bunch of stuff from the Travois to the other side of this cave, but I didn't interact with any items in the cave, so we can experience all that loot together. So now we are ready to move the rest of our stuff and get on to the next leg of our journey. Today, I want to finish up Mountain Town for the time being. We'll come back later for the basin. So in here, we just have some books and hides and salt and miscellaneous stuff. I'm just going to take all of it. That gives me 32 kilos. We'll pick up the Travois. So I really like this wolf. It's ravaged, right? Which means that it didn't just fall down that hole, right? Because it's ravaged. So it must have gotten attacked, or maybe it's been eaten by some animal in this cave after it died. But I think it's a nice little subtle piece of environmental storytelling. So we are in the transition cave, or it's not a transition cave actually, it's a cave in Mountain Town that just connects from the Bear Bridge. 12 matches. We have tons of matches now. I think we're up in the 90s. This is an Ultra Torch? No, but it's still pretty good. This cave connects the Bear Bridge in Mountain Town with the radio tower. So we're getting pretty close to our regional base, which is Milton House. We have a lot of food there, so we're not in any danger of running out of food right now. But I think there's bad weather outside. Yeah, you can hear that. So we're just going to dip out, and there's going to be some cattails out there. We'll collect that, and then we'll harvest these rabbits and eat those, and we'll stay here tonight. We're pretty hurt. We'll just recover, and then we'll move forward. Oh, that's interesting. My breath is green now. Okay, so let's drop a bunch of this stuff. Definitely the bear hide. Yeah, we can drop all this stuff. Fresh guts. Let that cure. We also dropped a bunch of our stuff over here, just to make it easier to carry through here. So let's go out here and grab some cattails, and then we'll come back in. Okay, weather's actually not that bad. We're at -6, so still not great. I also want to map this, but we need some food first. We have absolutely no food on us, except for bear, and I don't want to get intestinal parasites, so we're not going to deal with that. We could also go back to... Oh, here's deer. We could go back to... Let's check this prepper cache, too, while we're here. I doubt there's going to be anything in it, but maybe there's a little bit of food. Let's see. We could go back to Milton House for food if we absolutely need to. I'm just going to do a quick once-over. Got some skulls. Yeah, looks like there's absolutely nothing here. And let's check in here as well. Maybe we'll stay here tonight. Okay, let's go back out. And there will be some cattails down here. If we had time to harvest that deer, we would. Maybe we will later. But right now, we just need food as fast as possible. Can I actually get down here and get back up? Yeah, I think so. I guess we'll see. Oh, it doesn't look like I can. I don't usually come this way. Can I go this way? Oh, that is a problem. Alright. Let's get back up here. And think about how we're going to maintain our well-fed. Can't go down here either, right? Nope. Okay, so this is one way. Alright. I can't leave all this stuff up here, and I can't easily get it down. So we need to figure something out. I think what I'll do is I'm going to eat this ruined can of peaches I have. And it will give me food poisoning, but I have antibiotics, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay. It's the only food I have other than that deer, which I haven't... Or these rabbits, rather, which I haven't harvested yet. So, let's just pick all this stuff up. We'll deal with it in a minute. Do I still have it in my inventory? Did I ever drop it? I didn't even drop it. Can I eat this? I sure can. And that'll give us enough time to deal with... Oh, I had dog food. Oh, let's eat that too. And granola bars? Oh my god. That's ridiculous. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's eat all of this. We're fine. We have plenty of food. Why did I think we didn't have any food? Oh, I remember why. Because it was all in the Travois. Alright, that's plenty. We'll keep this other stuff. And... Am I really not getting... I'm almost certainly going to get food poisoning. That's okay. Alright, let's harvest these rabbits then. Then we can cook that up for dinner. Let's just do the whole shebang, I guess. Nah, we'll just get the meat and then we'll start a fire. Let's use one of these hacksaws. I don't like the knife going too low on durability. I'm sure it's fine, but the last thing I want is for that knife to break. I don't think that's really a problem until it's near the 30s. And let's harvest this one. Alright, now let's start a fire. Let's do that over here. Okay. Let's do that over here. Torch and sticks. That's fine. We'll cook. We'll sleep here. We'll make some water too. We're kind of low. Once we get out of here, we're going to have to be a little careful about how we handle all of our gear. But then we're just going to leave our stuff. So there's going to be a fork in the road. And we'll be able to go to the radio tower and back down to Milton House. And we're going to leave the Travois there. We're just going to leave all of our stuff there. And instead we're going to head over to the plane crash. I usually don't come up here. I just go from the radio tower to the plane crash. But because I went to Hush River Valley and got all that loot, I want to... Yeah, let's just throw some cedar on. I wanted to come around here and also get that bear. Alright, let's put that on. We're good. Okay. It's cooking for a while. Let's harvest the rest of this. 48 minutes. Okay, let's do the guts first. Get those curing. And then when this rabbit is done cooking, we'll put some other stuff on here. Okay, and the next one, probably this one. So, we got through Hush River Valley pretty quickly, and we got a ton of stuff there. It was a little cumbersome to use all the ropes on the way back. But we got tons of matches. We got a Mackinaw, which we still need to repair. We got a bunch of food, strangely enough. A bunch of wood. So that was a worthwhile trip. It didn't take very long either. Let's eat this. We'll just eat it right now. It doesn't matter. Don't gotta save it for breakfast. Okay. And now let's put on some sticks. And let's make some water. Good, we have all of our pots with us. Okay, and let's harvest up these hides as well. And I think by hand is always fastest, so long as it's thawed out. The knife is equivalent, but it's just a waste of knife durability. I'm not going to tank this hydration damage, though. I'm going to drink water once I'm done with this hide. And let's see if we have any teas we can make and prepare, get some cooking skill up. We also need to harvest... Yeah, actually, forget that. We're going to harvest that bear. Because it'll be... Let's drop these two. It'll be way lighter once it's harvested. Okay, let's drink some of the water in our inventory, not this dirty water. Okay, and let's throw more sticks on. We have a bunch of coal over here too. Okay, we have one coal, but we have some in our inventory. We've got 20 minutes until boiled. Alright, well let's harvest... Oh, that's nothing. We don't care about this. How much does this weigh? Oh, almost nothing. Okay, this one we want to harvest. 19 minutes. Alright, let's just do 2. And then we'll take that water and we'll throw some bear meat down and gain some cooking skill while we wait. Do I have any herbal tea? I don't think I do. No. I'm gonna drink this. I'm just tired of having low health. Alright, let's slap these down. Let's also just check on how our cooking's doing. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting close. Okay, now we can harvest a bunch more. We have 51 minutes. Let's harvest the rest of this. We'll take that point 2 as well. Once we're at 5 cooking, things change pretty drastically because we don't need to rely on deer and rabbits anymore. We can eat wolf and bear. We can eat moose right now, too. We can eat wolf and bear and have that be safe. And wolf is extremely plentiful. Okay, that's 1 kilo. This is probably the short one. I think the short one drops last. Yep. Okay. 26 minutes. That'll get us this one as well. Right? Almost. Nice relaxing start. We're going to cover a lot of ground today. I'd like to get back to Mystery Lake, or at least the transition cave. We have tons of venison down in that area, too, by the transition. Let's pick this up. And put some of this on here. Okay. Let's put some more sticks on. This won't be an entire cooking episode, I promise. We're going to get all this done. Can I just do this by hand? I'll just do it by hand, it doesn't matter. It's just that the harvested meat is so much lighter than the quarters. Okay, let's drop one of these here. That's going to be the big one, I think. Yep, and here's the small one. And some fat. And let's put this over here. Okay, this is small. I don't actually care about that. And I guess we can take all this and start cooking it, but it doesn't really matter to me whether this is cooked or not. It gets us some experience, though, so we may as well move it over here. While we're doing this, we may as well do this. Okay. Alright, what else can we do while we are sitting here? All this stuff is curing, tons of guts. We're in really good shape. In the morning, we'll still have a decent amount of calories, and we still have some tomato soup we can eat. I'm shocked we don't have food poisoning right now after eating that ruined tin of peaches. Maybe they don't cause food poisoning. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know anything about that. Alright, let's just wait it out. I want to get a move on. Put this over here. And let's do a little bit more just to keep that cooking skill going, and then we'll stop. Somebody pointed out in the comments a while ago, well, they asked, like, oh, why don't you use pots and skillets to cook? And really, it's just a matter of convenience. It's easier to just move things straight from the ground onto the fire. But it is a good idea to use pots and skillets, so I'm trying to use those more. I appreciated that question. It's a good question. Alright, let's just see if there's anything. I guess we could read. Let's read for an hour. Do I have anything to read? Okay, if I don't, it should be right over here. There is a book that I had with me. Oh, I wonder where that is. It should be here somewhere. It's getting pretty dark. Alright, it's fine. There it is. Okay, let's do 1 hour. The meat's not going to burn. Okay. Take that. Dump it over here. It doesn't matter. It's all going the same place. It's all going in the Travois. Let's plop down our bedroll. Yeah, we'll just use this bedroll. We're plenty warm. We don't need to be using our improvised down bedroll. We'll use that. And in the morning, we're just going to stuff all of this stuff into the Travois. Okay, let's drink some water. And let's eat a little bit more food. Let's eat this. Let's rest up and get some health back. 10 hours. We should be in great shape in the morning. Alright, I guess we didn't get that 9th and 10th hour, where we would have had a lot more health recovery. Weren't quite tired enough. That's okay. And now let's get all this stuff outside. We'll load it into the Travois, I guess. Even though we're going to have to do something a little bit silly. You'll see. You'll see what we're going to do. There might be a better way to do this, I'm not sure, but this is the way I'm going to do it. And let me know what you think. Okay, let's leave. We're going to drop all of it right here. Plan is pretty straightforward. Let's dump all this. They'll all go in the same place, doesn't matter. Let's grab all this. Okay. We're gonna be done moving slow pretty soon. Not quite yet. We have a big haul. Alright, Hushed River Valley and a bear. That got us quite a lot of stuff. Alright. And now we have some other stuff in our inventory. Let's just drop some of this stuff. Okay, pretty good. And let's finish this up. Drink some water, too. Again, I don't really want to be messing around with my health too much right now. Grab all this. Also take some charcoal. I want to map this. And this. We'll leave this cave. What's my temperature like? Pretty cold. Let's map this. We'll pop back in and we'll just pass a minute. Okay, so here's this cave. This is basically the radio tower. It's like, yeah, it's right there. You can actually see it. And we are going to bring... The plan is... I'll show you when we... let's go in here and warm up, and I'll show you what the plan is. Okay, so the plan is... we're going to go down here, and that's going to bring us about here-ish, and then we can go this way to the radio tower, but we're just going to leave our Travois right here, with a ton of stuff in it. And then we're going to go this way to the plane crash. Okay, so that's the plan. Let's just spend some time. Heat up a little bit. Yeah, that's good enough. And now let's go out here, load up our Travois, and then we have to do something kind of silly over this edge, probably. Alright, let's deploy. Okay. And let's pick this all up, and just put it all in here. We're going to have to do this again, probably. We're going to try not to, but I think we're going to have to do it again. Okay, let's load this all up. I don't need this, but it doesn't weigh that much. I'm dropping it. I just don't need it. Right, that's 0.2 bear meat. I don't care. Okay, let's put these in here too. Anything sufficiently heavy, or that I just don't need on me. We'll take most of those tools in a minute, but we have to do this again, so maybe I should just want to try to get as light as possible here. Okay. Great. And now this stuff. This is a big haul. This is a huge haul. But we're almost done with this. We're going to make that moose hide satchel soon, too. So that'll help as well. Alright, what else we got? It's bedroll. All this coal. These. Pot, skillet. Hammer. Bunch of torches. We'll keep some of them. And some water. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to take this. Yeah, I don't care about that. We're going to take this. And we're going to try to bring this somewhere where we can hop down. I want to double check that we can't go. Yeah, I don't think we can go back up here. We're going to bring this somewhere where we can access it from our goat. Okay. That's a little bit of a risk, but it should be okay. Alright, let's see. I think we're going to go down here. Yeah, we're definitely going to go down here. Then hopefully we can just walk it right down. That would be great, but I don't think it's going to happen. Let's try to go around this corner. Oh, we're making some progress. Yeah, okay. So, can I back this up? That'd be ridiculous. Okay, so here's the plan, right? We're going to go right here. Can I access that from there, you think? I don't really want to risk that. We're going to take this stuff. We're going to drop it all. Okay, great. Pick this up. Okay, let's pick all of it up then. Or as much as we can. Problem is I don't want to not be able to grab this stuff once I'm underneath it. Oh my god, it's so much. Look at all this loot. This is ridiculous. We have so much. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's fine. Our base here is going to be really well established. Better established than our what is supposed to be our... Can I even move right now? I can't. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to start dropping this meat down here. Can I do that? No, I can't even move. Okay. What's my weight? Oh my god. Alright, let's drop some big things that I know I'll be able to grab. Slash won't be too important if I fail to grab. Let's drop these. This. You can drop some of the meat. Fine. Just needs to be enough to move. Okay, we're good. Let's get down here. Let's deploy this travois. I'm sure there's a better way to do this. Someone tell me what it is, please. Okay. And here's the travois. Deploy it, and let's load it back up. Oh, you can basically get up here. You can't actually get up, but I was concerned for no reason about not being able to see stuff. Okay. We can pick it all up, load it back in. Alright, let's load up this fat. Let's do it this way first. And we'll keep some of our tools on us now, because now we're basically done with the suffering portion of the journey. Yeah, we'll get rid of the regular bedroll, pop it in there. Keep our knife on us. That's pretty good. Let's take a couple coal, just in case. Okay. And let's put a couple liters of water in here. I think we're freezing. Yeah, we sure are. That's alright. Let's grab some cattails. Oh, come on, please. There we go. These rabbits don't seem to be that concerned right now. Let's grab this. There's actually not that many cattails here. And let's keep going. I don't actually remember which way this is. Let's try this way. Let's see where this gets us. I'm happy to explore. So now we're heading to the plane crash, an important spot in the story mode. Once we drop this travois off, of course, because I don't really want to be carrying this the whole way. We're just going to leave it somewhere. I hope this is the right way. I'll find out soon. I think it is. And we also have the Polaroid now, so we'll be able to... Aha. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Mm. Let me think about this. I wonder if the other way had... If I took that other path, if I could have done that without a climb. So... No, I think that other path is the path to the plane crash. Alright. How should I go about this? I don't want to do all this again, but I don't really see a choice here. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some of the heavy stuff first. Let's take... Not all. Because we can go back up, so it's not as big a deal. Take all this. Still want to be able to move. That should be fine. Yeah, okay, this is fine. Let's go down and drop it all, and we'll just climb back up. Okay? This is cumbersome. But that's the game. This is actually why I don't love lower difficulties. Because I feel like I'm in this situation far more often where I just have so much loot that I have to really figure out how to move it all. Let's get up here and eat some cattails too. There's going to be a couple more cattails, I think, right down there at that lake that we're at, so not a big deal. Alright, and now we're good. Let's move all to inventory. Pick up the Travois. Pop back down. We're going to have to do this again, too. One more time, I think. Alright, let's drop it. And load it back up. Okay, and then all this stuff too. Still heavy. There we go. And yeah, let's just throw that in there too. Okay, let's get going. We are freezing to death. I'm gonna need to start a fire. Come on. There we go. Let's grab these cattails, get to the radio tower, and we'll start a fire. There shouldn't be any predators in our way. Although I think there used to be some on the way to the plane crash. And so that's still a possibility. I actually didn't do what I said I was going to do. I said I was going to leave this stuff here and go to the plane crash. But I didn't realize that was the fork. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this to the radio tower, and maybe we are going to go back to the house and take care of it all. And then we can come up here, and it's easy peasy to get to the plane crash. It's a straight shot, so long as we're not carrying all of this stuff. That's the issue right now. I have ADHD, and I feel like I said, oh, I'm going to drop this at a fork. And then I hit the fork, and I said, hey, there's a fork here. I wonder which way I should go. And I just completely forgot my plan to drop this off at that fork. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a fire. And then I'm going to map and hope that... Oh, I still have a bunch of meat on me, I guess? Or guts or something? Or, no, I guess those scent lines actually react to the Travois. Oh, come on. That's got to be a joke, right? Alright. Come on. You should be able to get through here. What is this? No, I refuse to accept this. I refuse. There are some things that just should not be accepted. This is one of them. Come on. This is flat ground! Come on. This is crazy. Why is this arbitrarily like... Okay, whatever. I have to start a fire. I'll deal with that in a minute. That is so silly that I can't bring that over here. Let's start a fire at the Vista Point. Yeah, I'm beat up right now. So here's the radio tower. Where's the Vista? I think it's over here. Yeah, there we go. Scenic view. It is preposterous to me that you can't bring the Travois over that. I bet there's some way to do it. It just seems ridiculous. This game will kill you slowly. I'm not in a great position right now. I hope I brought some coal. I did. Let's throw them both on. Get this going. We're also going to make some tea here. But first, let's map. And let's actually eat some of these cattails. Okay, now let's map. Hope we don't get a blizzard. Woof! Look at that. That's great. Okay, so we were here, and there was a fork right around here, and I should have left the Travois there, and then gone this way, but it doesn't matter. The Travois here now. Okay, let's get a little bit more warmth, and let's also heat up some of our reishi. Throw it in a thermos. Okay. Let's jiggle those. Do we have any birch bark? I don't think we do. We don't. Only 1 minute. I guess you just put them together. Alright, well, let's spend 15 minutes. Here's the thing. Staying out here I think is too much of a risk. Because if a blizzard hits, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble and I could easily die. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of my loot back down there. And then when I come back up here, I'll take the rest of it. I think that's the strategy right now. Yeah, it's still kind of cold. But again, if a blizzard hits, I don't want to have... Oh, I do have a bunch of stuff on me. I have all that animal fat. Okay, let's just drop that stuff. If a blizzard hits, I don't want to be out here. So let's take some of this stuff. Let's take some of the stuff that doesn't smell as much. Because I don't want to be attracting predators while we do this. Okay. And let's bring it down here. And to the house. The Milton house. Which is not far. Yeah, so the Travois couldn't get through here anyway. I've never gone through here with the Travois, and I for some reason I just assumed it would be fine. But it really isn't. So that's a bad plan, but now I know. Okay, and there's the Milton house right there. Not far at all. So I might take a couple trips here while the weather is good, and just get this out of the way. And then we can go up to that plane crash today. I still want to do that. Because there can be a stim there, and some other miscellaneous loot. Well, I don't know if I want to do that, actually. There is a stim there, but there's nothing else important as far as I know. Maybe we're not going to the plane crash. You know what? I told you we are. We will. Let's go to this house and just drop all this stuff on the floor. We'll take a couple of trips. The issue is... Nah, let's rest first. Because a lot of that stuff does stink. And I really don't want to get attacked by a wolf right now. That would almost certainly lose the run for me. And that's not a risk that is worth taking. Alright, so let's go in here. We're just going to chill for the rest of the day. Read some books. And get a long night's sleep. Let's organize this stuff. What do we actually have now? We have firewood. Great. It's axe. Or, sorry, hammer. Let's go drop this bear hide in here. We're going to take that with us when we leave Mountain Town, too. We need it for our bearskin coat we're going to make. Let's drop the firewood in here. What's up here? Drop this, drop both of these pots, and just pop them right on here. This might be our main base, actually. It's better equipped. We're not making a main base for a long time, though. For symmetry's sake, I need this to go here and this to go here. Nope. Those are symmetric, but this handle, I want this to go out this way. Okay, so what else we got? We got some tools. Those will just stay here. Maybe we'll take an extra hacksaw when we leave, but probably not. This is a mess up here, but I don't really care. I don't want to take a lot of time organizing this. There we go. Okay, what else we got? We have this Mackinaw. Let's repair that. Let's grab some cloth and repair that Mackinaw, because that's warm. Or it will be, anyway. Let's drink this. Let's leave these bedrolls right here. Or at least this one. Don't need it on us. I would love to stop carrying both of these, too. Yeah, this is 1 degree at 52%. This is nearly 1 degree at 34. This is going to be way, way, way warmer. Let's just rip this up. I assume we have food here. I don't actually recall. But let's check out here. There's probably moose meat, right? Yeah, tons of moose meat. Look at that. No problem. Nice view. Let's go back in and repair this Mackinaw. Let's grab just a little bit more cloth. Because when you fail, you lose a weird amount of cloth. Okay, let's repair this. Takes an hour. 2 cloth. Cabin fever risk. That's interesting. That's very strange to me, because we spent so much time in caves, but I guess those caves all count. Yeah, because they were transition caves, so the ice caves count. Okay, where can we go to deal with cabin fever risk? There's a cave right near the radio tower. There's a couple of them, actually. So we'll probably go there. We'll do that tonight. But right now, let's repair this as much as we can. And then we'll take our improvised down bedroll. We have a bunch of coal up there. So we'll worry about that in a minute. Okay? 100%. Now, what has more wind resistance? That's 2 wind resistance. That's 1.7. This is a little bit more waterproof. Okay, I think this is going to go on the outside. We'll put this one on the inside, and now we can drop this one. Put it right here. Okay. So let's plan out the next step of this episode. So at the end of the day, we are going to come back here, so we don't need to take all of our stuff with us. We will need this. I want some water. We have some up at the Travois that we left out there. We don't need all these. We'll take this with us. We have a lot of matches, but that doesn't matter. We don't need all of this. Let's drop this somewhere to cure. We certainly don't need all this cloth. How many bandages do we have? We have 3, so we definitely don't need all that cloth. Let's drop all this stuff. Okay, that'll all cure. We'll put the cloth right over here. Take 1 with us. We can put these away for now. We're not going to need them on our journey, at least. We have 1 stick. The rest of the stuff can come with us. I mean, we're carrying more than we need to, but it's not that much. Let's put this away. We don't need that. Oh, and we should repair this before we head out there, because our gloves are almost broken, and we are going to make rabbit skin gloves very soon, but not quite yet. So let's just repair this real fast. And we'll get out of here. And go to that cave. Okay. Let's try that again. Alright. And it's going to be dark soon. Probably only have one more shot at this. Okay, great. 76%, I'll take it. Okay, let's avoid that cabin fever. We are relatively lightweight. We don't smell, right? Nope. And are these all cured? Yeah, 2 cured guts and a cured rabbit pelt. That's great. Let's grab some moose meat and head out to that cave near the radio tower. Okay. Probably don't have to worry about wolves because of this weather. But we do want to move fast. Pretty easy to find this, right? You just follow the path behind the house. We're only going to go to that Travois if we need to, but right now the goal is to just get into that cave. And we're going to make sure we're very tired before we sleep, because I want to make sure that we get all 10 hours. Okay. So here's the radio tower. We should check this in a minute, but not right now. I don't want to be taking more damage right now. And there should be a cave around here. Yeah, this is so bad. Yeah. Okay, am I warm in here? That would be nice. Oh, there's a ton of coal in here. What a gift. Wow, there's so much coal. Okay. Yeah, we're warm. It's fine. We're all good. Okay, let's grab this coal, though. And let's deal with this cabin fever risk. Let's map if we can. There's still a little bit of sun. Oh, but it's a blizzard. What am I thinking? Okay. So, anything we want to do? I don't think we'll be able to read. We can try, but I think I dropped all my books anyway. No, I still have this one. Let's try it. I don't think it's going to work. Oh, we actually did it. Okay, great. We have so many cans on us. Okay, let's eat. We have a ton of food right now. No problems there. Yep, and let's drink some water. Let's also drop this meat so that we don't attract any animals. And anything else we can spend our time on? I don't really think so. I'd love to repair those. I'd rather have better socks. What am I not wearing? Let's tear this up, I guess. How long have I been carrying that? Let's get rid of it. Oh, I'm actually quite warm now. Okay. Yeah, let's eat these. I know we have moose meat and I should probably save these, but now let's eat a little bit. Okay, I think we're just going to pass time. So we can be nice and tired before we go to sleep. Okay, let's drink some water. And then let's pass some more time. Wow, it's so still. Almost no sound at all for a second there. Alright, let's pass some more time. Then we'll eat some moose, drink some water, and pass out. Okay. I wonder if this is light enough to map. It is not. Okay. Let's eat some moose. Right here. Some water. Okay. And go to sleep. Sleep for 10 hours. And hopefully we'll have plenty of health in the morning. That's the goal here. Would like at least 3/4. Another blizzard. Alright, we're gonna wait it out. We're gonna make some more water. We have tons of matches, so I'm not worried about using matches right now. We only have 1 stick, but we have tons of coal. We'll make water 1 liter at a time. That way, when the blizzard clears up, we can just move. Because the journey we have to go through isn't actually that long. Now that we're not carrying so much, it's a pretty quick little journey. Alright, let's throw on some coal. Also see if there's other stuff in here to grab, and let's put some water on. Okay. Did I check this already? Yeah, I did. Nothing there, I guess. Let's grab these. Yeah, pretty rough out. I like how it gets all hazy and foggy even in here. Okay. Let's just pass time. Or actually, let's read. Oh, I'm still thirsty. Forgot to do that. Okay. S.J. Adams. Oh, sounds like it's still going. Okay, let's just keep reading. This is one way to get rid of cabin fever, for sure. Okay. Let's move. The journey isn't long. So long as it's warm out here, relatively warm, we should be good. Yeah, feels like -6. Let's heat up some teas real quick. And then we'll go. Let's just throw that. Let's dump these reishi again. Just because there's so many of them. Okay, just pass time. Throw them in the thermos, which I'm glad I have with me. That was not a given. Okay, and let's go. Let's take this too. I guess we can stop back by this cave on the way back. So we can leave this and go a little bit faster. No, no, no. What if I need to sleep? Let's take that. Don't need to be stupid here. Okay. So this is a pretty quick journey, actually. It's not that bad at all. We're going to go out here. We're going to make a right. We're going to go past that fork where we were at before. Up here, where we can. We'll probably sleep in there another night. It's already dark. Almost dark. Yeah, look at that. I feel like we're already there. Interesting noise. Keep going. There's also another cave over here. Somewhere. Let me see. Up here. Not touching those rose hips. That's just asking to be knocked right back down. Let's go this way. Ooh, we're going right into the wind. That's not great. Let's go over here. This will protect us from the wind a bit. Yeah, get back there. Right over there. Alright. We're almost back where we were at the start of the episode. But of course we're not carrying 50 kilograms of loot with us. Let's light another torch. I want the heat bonus. And in case there's any predators up here, again, I don't actually know. So what I should have done is exactly what I said I should have done before forgetting. When I got to this fork, I should have just dropped my Travois and went to the plane crash, because it's basically right next to the fork. We were already so close. Okay, so we're going to go over here. And this was that transition to the bear cave. Right up there. If you can climb up this, I'd be very mad at myself. I hear some wolves. Maybe they're around us, maybe they're not. So the wind might be picking up. Oh, tons of feathers. Look at that. It's at least 4. And on the other side, no. I'm going to leave that deer alone for now, just because I don't want to deal with processing it. Okay. Now this heads us to the plane crash. And the plane crash is an interesting region because it's a bunch of... Well, you'll see. But there's a bunch of verticality to it. It's not a region, you know, just this little spot. You can see it right here. Move faster, diagonal. And so since this wind is right in my face, I'm trying to get every benefit I can. Alright. Here it is. Plane crash. I guess there's ptarmigan right over there. I'm not going to deal with that right now. Just going to go down here. Check this place out. Newspaper, newsprint. We could use some sticks, actually. Let's pick some of these up. Scrap metal, sure, why not? Emergency stim. Guaranteed somewhere over here. As far as I know, it's guaranteed. And we're going to take a little look down, because we're not done yet. We're going to go down there, too, for the rest of the plane. Alright, I'm not going to break down that box. I just don't want to be out here that long. Got some cloth. More scrap metal. Tons of scrap metal. Some reclaimed wood. I don't care about that. If you didn't have a hacksaw, you could easily get enough scrap metal, I think, to... At least you can get a lot of scrap metal. You can go a long way towards doing your first forge, even without a hacksaw. Just coming here, I guess. That's something I hadn't thought about before, but there's so much scrap metal here. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to start climbing down. More of these rosehip climbs. Yeah, let's take these. Worst case scenario, I accidentally click the climb and I go down, but that's what I want to do, so. Take these two. You can also climb these without a rope. So, a couple people commented about my route through Hush River Valley. I think the route I took is a very easy route, that's why I took it. I think a lot of people are intimidated by Hush River Valley. And so the route I take, it's very hard to get lost. And there's also a lot of loot. So that's why I took that route. But somebody pointed out, when you come out of the first cave system, and there's the rosehip climbs to your left, you could just climb up them. And that goes up to the first signal fire, basically. You just hug the left wall and it'll take you there. But if you do it that way, and you don't have a hatchet, then it's very Wait a second, I'm getting distracted. If you do it that way, and you don't have a hatchet, then you have to goat over the scrub bushes, and you can't go back into the ice caves. And so you'd have to do a bunch of backtracking to go through those caves anyway. So I prefer to just go through the caves. It's warm, it's hard to get lost, and there's a lot of loot in them. All of the rope climbs there are a pain in the ass, for sure. Okay, we're going to go down here now. Look, you can drop down from this log, right? Or you can just come down here. You don't want to goat down this. It looks very goatable, but there's an instant kill plane. You will die after just a couple of feet. You don't goat down that. There's a bunch of instant kill planes in the game. I think a lot of people seem to think, at least on the Reddit, that there is... that the ravine is the only instant death plane, but that's not the case. There are a lot of places where if you try to go down, the game will just kill you. It's a little unfair that they don't tell you that. Like, oh, jerry can, nice. 97 liters, too. Or 0.97, 97 liters, jeez. Okay, we're almost cold, but there's a cave right here. Maybe we'll spend the night here, but probably not. We'll probably just warm up and then head back. So many rose hips here, too. Okay. Now, are there any compartments here that I can check? I don't think so. Alright, let's go over here. I think there can be stuff in some of these crates, but I don't want to stop and break them down. There's bones in here. Usually bones imply a bear cave, but I don't think there can be a bear here. It just wouldn't make much sense. So there's a bed here, though, so we don't need to use our bed roll. We just want to sit here and warm up a bit. Alright, well, we're warm. Let's see what our food situation's like. It's not great. No, it's not great at all. Let's eat some of these. We're not going to stay here. We're going to move on. We want to get back to Milton House as soon as possible. We're just going to warm up in here, and then we're going to get going. Okay. Oh, we're actually not warm anymore. All right, let's put this down. I'm sure we'll be warm with this. Worst case scenario, we can start a fire. Drink some water. And we're not going to sleep. We're just going to pass time. You know what? It's going to be pretty cold in here. Let's just start a fire. I think we'll still travel at night. We'll just travel with some hot teas. Can I get this somewhere I want it to be? Yeah, right on the bones. That's fine. We'll throw some coal on here. We'll warm up. And then we'll head back. I want to deal with that Travois in this episode so that I can be done with it by the next episode. We don't have to keep messing around with it. Very cold. Hopefully this will be protected from the wind. I guess I could imagine wind coming in straight this way and being a problem, but I don't think that's going to happen. Okay. Let's pass time for 1 hour. Yeah, we're plenty warm. Great. And I canceled it early. And now we're going to go here. Take all this out. And then drop it. Okay. This one needs to be moved a little closer. Oh, I'm having some connectivity issues. Okay, so I think we're good. Let's pick this up. And let's just wait these out. Huh, they're not producing smoke? What's going on there? That's really weird. Doesn't matter. Let's pick it all up. Let's put them all in the thermos. And let's take a torch or two and get going. What's our weight like? 36? Okay. Let's grab this too. Alright, so it's very cold. I'm going to sprint a bit. I don't want to be out here that long. Oh, whoops. I gotta go up this. I forgot. Alright. Good to go. Not a long journey. Even in this cold, it'll be fine. Okay, one more climb. It's funny how you can climb these things. I mean, you're not always grabbing the roots. Sometimes you're grabbing the rocks, I think. Could be wrong. Could be the roots always. I mean, that would have to be what is the case, because you get stuck on a little lip, right? Like, you can't climb over that, but you can climb these. Oh, I guess there were 3. You know, the game is semi-realistic, and I think people want it to be more realistic than it is sometimes, but, it's semi-realistic, but it always puts gameplay ahead of realism, and I think that's for the best. I think that it wouldn't have the staying power that it has if it put realism ahead of gameplay, because at the end of the day, like, a game is something you play, and if the gameplay isn't fun, if there are problems with the gameplay, then you don't keep playing it. Right? So, it's not necessarily the case that it can't be both. That you can't have good gameplay and realism. But in the long dark, when those conflicts arise, it seems to me that the philosophy is gameplay first, and I think that's the right move. I mean, if we went with strict realism, wolves would basically never attack you, right? Wolves won't attack a human being, for the most part, if they are... Certainly if the wolves are alone, right? And it's like, well, if wolves aren't attacking you, then what are we even doing? I mean, you know, people play on lower difficulties, and that's fine, too. But I think, you know, lower difficulties are valid. Higher difficulties are valid. If we went with realism across the board, then you would lose an important part of those higher difficulties. Okay, let's drink one of these. Such a clunky system here. This is one of my only real complaints, is using the thermos is very clunky. Normally you have to be freezing to get hypothermia, but as you saw, I gained a hypothermia risk before drinking this, right? And so because of hot food and hot teas, I'm no longer freezing, but I still have that hypothermia risk. I'm not going to take those. So you have to be on the lookout for that, because I think people sometimes... It would be easy to think, oh, I have hypothermia risk because I'm too cold, and now I'm not cold anymore, and then just forget about it and think the hypothermia is handled. But it isn't. It's not. Okay, we're going to go back to our cave that we stayed in last time. Right around this corner. Radio tower's that way. See? Radio tower's that way. We're going to go right in here. And we're just going to spend the night here. It'll be nice and warm. Then we're going to deal with the Travois in the morning. Okay. Let's just sleep. Pick this up and we'll harvest it probably at some point. But let's just dump this down and go to bed. We're going to be warm here. Let's pass time first. Oh, how much food do we have? We don't have much food. Let's... we have enough. Let's eat the broth. We don't need to hold on to it forever. I like to play this kind of relaxed, right? The optimal thing would probably be go get food somewhere else, go get some cattails, go back to Milton House, whatever it is. Hold on to that food that doesn't smell. and keep that. Totally legitimate, smart move. We are really well established here, and we're going to leave in a minute, so I'm not concerned. Let's just pass some time. Let's see how many calories it'll take to sleep. Okay, so let's pass a little bit of time first. Just to get a little more tired. Alright, that's fine. Let's drink some water and go to sleep. I'm gonna try to sleep 10 hours. It's not gonna let us. That's okay. Alright, it's daytime. Let's take this. Let's map. I mean, I assume it doesn't matter because we already did the Polaroid. Yeah. But let's go. We took our bedroll. Okay, let's sort out that Travois and get back to Milton House. And once we're back at Milton House, actually, I think I'm also going to sort out what we're taking. I think that might be valuable to see because a lot of people, when they play this game, they want to move a lot of stuff between their bases. They'd be like, oh, I'm done in Mountain Town, so now I'm going to take everything over to Mystery Lake. I'm not going to do that, and that's just how I play it, is I'm going to leave a lot of stuff here. But it might be useful to see, like, well, what types of things can you just leave? I'm going to try this one more time. It's just ridiculous to me that I can't take it this way. And I really jammed myself in. Okay. Jeez. Alright, let's drop all of this. Pick this up. I want to try something. I just need to know. Yeah, it's just invalid. They just don't want you doing it. It's so weird. Okay, let's just take a bunch of it. Okay, let's just take this. And we're going to bring it down past the rosehip climb. And then we're going to drop it. We're going to do that with the rest of it. And then we'll load up the Travois at the bottom of the rosehip climb. And then we'll be able to haul it back to Milton House. Unless for some silly reason you arbitrarily can't. Like what just happened a minute ago. Very strange to me. Let's go right here. Okay. Oh, well. The wolves smell me. Let's dump it here. Probably a good spot for it. And let's dump the rest of our heavy stuff as well. Oh, got a deer. Cool. Let's just do it this way. It's nice to see what's heaviest, but it's a pain to have to drop the same stack of things multiple times. Drop this here, too. Okay. Yeah, we may as well drop this stuff. We're not going to use it right now. And we'll drop the hacksaw, too. We'll keep our self-defense tools. Okay, let's go back up. We are freezing. That's okay. Can you just go right up here? No, not quite. I kind of wonder if from the top, if I had clicked it, if I would have climbed up or down. And if there's... how that would be determined. If it's just always one or the other. Or if maybe the direction you point the mouse. I don't know. Okay. Oh, let's check this while we're up here. Great! Okay, let's take as much of this as we can. Take another 50. Hopefully that wolf will still be dealing with... yeah, we're good. We'll still be dealing with that deer. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know where he is. It sounds like he's over there. Great. Oh, this was a slow one. Sometimes when I hear the music coming, I stop, because I know it's coming. Okay. Let's get all this here. Okay, that's fine. And let's pick all this stuff up and get that in there, too. Yeah, this is going to be a pain. I need to move this. Too far. Okay, should be good. We have so much loot to sort out, and we are going to sort it out in this episode. And then prepare for our next step. So let's put this away. We have so much animal fat. Alright, sure. Yup. That's good enough. Oh, let's get rid of this, though. And let's throw this in there, too. Okay. We're good. We're nice and light now. We're about to get back to our regional base. We're going to have tons of moose meat to eat. We have tons of water, too. We can make more water very easily. I don't know if I'm going to bother cooking things. I think I probably will, because I can cook stuff while I sort stuff. I would like to get cooking 5. So we'll cook some more of that bear meat, make some more water, and we'll organize our next step. It's nice to get home after a long journey. It's been a few episodes. I feel like it was very brief, but because of the pacing of this episode, it also felt like it took a really long time. Can I get... I might have to go around the front of the house. Let's see. Let's try to go around back. Because I don't think I'll be able to really carry this onto the porch very easily. I don't think this is going to do it. Oh, it might. Okay, cool. Very good. Okay. Alright, let's drop all the cooked meat here. Oh, it's all in the Travois, of course. Okay, let's take all the cooked meat first. And the... Let's just move it all. Just move it all to inventory. Okay, can I even move? Oh, I can. Alright. Cooked meat goes here. Okay, raw meat. Let's put that over here. I would normally be more organized than this, but I don't care right now. Let's put the fat over here. Okay. And then we have a bunch of stuff to bring inside. Just a bunch of loot. Let's pick this up. Let's go inside. Oh, let's eat some moose. Great. Take another one with us. No, it's going to mess up our cooking. Let's just leave it. So let's go in here. Let's start a fire. And let's start organizing our return trip. So let's start this up. We have a bunch of firewood. Oh, we need to bring the, the raw meat in here. What am I doing? Let's do it this way. And let's start with a stick. We'll throw some firewood on. We'll save the coal because the temperature doesn't matter. And we want to use that in case of emergencies. Could probably make some oatmeal too. Or porridge, it's called. Alright, let's throw some firewood on here. Okay. And let's go out here and... I don't want that there. Makes the place look like a mess, you know? Alright, let's pick up all this uncooked meat. And cook that while we sort everything out. Might want to cook some of that fat too, but we'll decide once we see how far we get. Oh, the symmetry's back. Symmetry's back on the menu. Okay, let's cook. I love the 6-hob stove. Just great. There's another 6-hob stove in this region, but we're going to come back for it later. Okay, and then let's move that there. Let's just get it out of the way a little. I'm going to dump this... Oh, forgot about the guts. Let's put those in here. Okay. Alright, we're going to leave this bedroll. We don't care about that. We're going to take these pelts. Just going to put them by the door right now. We're going to take these cured guts, too. Is this ruined? Sure is. I don't think we're going to take the fast film. It's going to be a long time before we have the camera. We don't really need the scrap metal. We'll take some scrap metal. I think we'll probably take one extra hacksaw. We're going to take the hammer. There's no reason for the hammer to be in this region, so let's take the hammer. I think I want to take the jerry can too, just because I want to have a collection of them in the main base. Let's move this out of the way, so we're not confusing what we're taking. Just put it right here. Nah, let's put it here. Okay. We're going to take all this stuff, too. Okay. We'll take one of these hacksaws. Let's take the better one. We have the moose hide at the picnic office, so we'll take that. We'll take this bear hide, of course. Let's see. How are we doing over here? Wow, it cooked pretty fast. Those must have been small pieces. Okay. Alright. And let's drop this cooked meat. I don't want to accidentally eat it. Not going to take the spray paint. We'll leave with about 3 liters of water. 4 liters of water, probably. Some people wonder what the spray paint's for. I like to use it to mark batteries, or other heavy loot. You can also use it to mark places where bear and moose spawn, so that you don't have to rely on just this. Although, we want to add Mountain Town, Bear Bridge. Okay. I don't know if I'll take that. Let me see what my skills are at. Carcass harvesting is high. We're probably not gonna take that book, but we might. But probably not. I think we have a whetstone. We have a bunch of sewing kits, so we'll probably take a bunch of them. We're not gonna take any of these cans, I don't think. They're just too heavy. Yeah, let's take all these sewing kits and we'll leave this one so long as it's a decent... Nah, it's not good enough. Let's leave one more here. Okay. How we doing? Okay. We'll leave the oil, I think. Maybe we'll take one. How are these crackers? 87. I'm definitely going to take those. Let me just grab those right now. We have a ton of peaches here. We'll just come back to this region at some point. Honestly, we're so well set up. But I'm not going to take most of this stuff. I'm just going to leave this food here. It'll get ruined, but we'll have 5 cooking by the time we come back, and we can use it. But I'm not sure if you can make recipes with these once they're ruined. So maybe I'll take this one. This one will get ruined by the time I try to make anything anyway. Let me see what the recipes even are. So... I know there's a recipe with those peaches. Guess I just don't have access to it yet. If I take this, then this should show me... No, I guess not. Okay. Let's take this bear meat and cook some more. Okay, looks like that's it for the bear meat, so that's all the cooking we'll get done. But that's good. Okay, what else do we have on us? And what else do we want to take? We have one pry bar, that's fine. I don't need to take a bunch of pry bars. Let's fill our lantern right now, because this has 0.97 liters, and so it won't... Wait a minute, do I have another... I put the other jerry can over here, right? Okay. Let's use this one first to fill our lantern, because it won't bring it to 0 and destroy it. Okay. A lot of stuff, but I think that's fine. Let's leave a couple... Let's leave, like, 2 coal here, I guess. This is empty. Empty. I think we're going to take... We'll leave these here. We have so many in other places. It's totally fine. Let's put some of the scrap metal here. Nah, we're going to take it. We're going to take this scrap metal. We'll leave some of that. Yeah, we'll leave that here, just in case we need to repair things. Okay, what else? Let's drop these cans. Eventually, we'll get the recipe for noisemakers. But until then, we're not going to need these cans. Okay. I guess we can leave this... Nah, we'll just use that. Sharpen our tools tonight. We'll harvest these. Okay, what else we got going? Okay. Alright. We have a couple of books. Yeah, maybe we'll take this book too. We have some sticks. We have a ton of matches. We left some matches here too. So we're good on that. We'll leave 6. Okay, so let's see what we're actually leaving here. 6 matches, hacksaw, food, fooding peaches. Let's just say food, peaches, moose. We're going to take some of that moose with us, though. But there's some venison down near the transition, so we're going to want to grab that, too. And we do have to worry about the rope climbs as well, so we don't want to be too heavy. But I think that's just how it's going to be. We're just going to have to go up and down those ropes a couple times, because I do want to take a lot of stuff. Maybe we'll make the moose-hide satchel first. Yeah, I think maybe we'll make the moose-hide satchel first, if it's already done curing. Which it might be, I don't know. I'll check in a minute. So peaches, moose, bear. Okay. Let's go over here. So when did we get to Mountain Town? Okay. I didn't make a note of when I left it, but I got to Mountain Town picnic area on the 34th, the 35th day maybe? Yeah, I think this is the day that I killed the moose, or maybe this one. So, what is that? 9 days? I have no idea how long it takes moose hide to cure. I don't know. I'll look it up between episodes. Okay, anything else we can cook here? Yeah, sure. Let's prepare that. Oh, and you know what? We can also make these. But I think we have to smash them up to make... You must be cooked prior to eating or hammered into grounds for coffee. So if we pick up a hammer, I bet we can make this large portion of grounds. Okay, let's take all this outside. And since we still have heat, let's just make a bunch of oil too. We have the fat for it. And tonight we're going to sleep really well. Oh my god, it's so bright out here. Let's drop all this bear meat. Okay. Let's pick all this stuff up. I assume you get cooking experience for making oil too, so we may as well. And fat rots, but oil does not. So... let's drink some water. Okay, let's make some cooking oil. Oh, we actually can't make all that much. I don't understand what you're chopping. Like, you just put the animal fat in the pan. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a hunter, so maybe it is complicated. Let's grab this hammer. Take this oil. And let's grind up these acorns. Oh, you have to cook it first. Okay. That's very weird. Just because of the description before. Okay, that's fine. Let's just cook those. And let's also cook some of these. Let's make some of this. To see how much we can do. I really want level 5 cooking. Okay. We're getting close. That, like, error noise. Okay, let's put some oil here. It's weird that you can't just drink the oil. Obviously, it's not great for you, but this should be a ton of calories. Okay, let's put this down too. Let's move this over. I think I'll probably leave most of this stuff. I'll take this with me. Or actually, I might just make a bunch of coffee right now. 1 second. Okay, we are almost done. Let's cook some more stuff. Wow, we have a lot of prepared teas. Take this. Okay, no more reishi. Are we done? Okay, let's make some coffee. Well, this is 0.5 kilograms. And what is this? This is 0.5 kilograms. So I'm not going to make that coffee. I want it to be a little bit lighter weight. I know I just did this with this as well, so I probably should have waited. But, I really want cooking 5, and we're getting so close. Okay, let's just wait for these to be done. Okay. Alright, so what's the situation now? We have some water. I'm gonna leave this, it's just too heavy. Let's see. Yeah, just leave it, because we have to go through that transition cave too, right? So we don't want to be so heavy that we can't move. We can use the Travois to get there, but once we're in the cave, I don't want to be going back and forth again. I'll keep this on me. It's relatively lightweight. I'll keep this, it's very lightweight. Let's hammer this down. Let's throw some more sticks on here, just in case I want it to be going. We're going to find out in a minute how long this takes. 15 minutes? Okay, let's grind that down. Okay, and now if we wanted to, we can use that to make coffee. I love that mug. I wonder if it's textured. It kind of looks like it's textured, but I guess we'll see when I make it. But I'm not going to do that right now because it's going to be heavier than the brown, so probably. Okay. Let me actually see. Oh, it looks like it's the same weight. Alright, let's make some. Alright, what else can we do? We'll leave the metal. We will leave these. We'll take one cloth, take these feathers, but need to make more arrows. Take these acorns. We're gonna take all our main tools. Take the jerry can. I don't feel like harvesting these. Just gonna get rid of them. Oh, that's weird. They didn't get destroyed. Huh. Thought that would get rid of them. Keep that. Else, we're gonna keep all that. Okay, this is actually pretty good. We could take more if we wanted to. But we're going to grab some of the moose meat, I think. Not a ton of it. We're going to grab, because we have venison on the way out, we're going to grab a bunch of venison too. And it'd be nice if we didn't have to go up and down those ropes. So I want to stay under 45, which means when I go get that moose hide, if it's already cured, we're just going to make the satchel. So let me just check exactly what you need to make the satchel. Oh, it's probably clothing. Okay. Moose hide satchel is just moose hide and guts. We have that. So if that's cured, we will make the satchel. Okay, so we need to make sure to take... Oh, we need to take all this stuff. Don't necessarily need to take all these guts. We have more guts elsewhere, but we'll see. We definitely want to take the saplings. Let's make sure to take this stuff. Okay, so now what's our weight at? 37.6. Okay. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Oh, and we need this too. What's that? 1 kilogram? Not bad. So here's what we're going to do. We're at 38 kilograms once we take this bear hide, and then probably around 40 once we take some moose meat. And so... Do I have any moose meat on me now? So what we're going to do is... Next time we're going to go get the moose hide. We're going to stay here until that's cured. We're going to stay in Mountain Town, but it might already be cured. We're going to make the moose hide satchel. That'll give us a carry capacity of 45. Then we will grab some venison on the way out of town, climb back up to the transition cave, and go back to Mystery Lake, stop at Trapper's, and then head over to what is our main base for now, the camp office. And then from the camp office, we will figure out the next leg of our journey. But I think once I have that moose hide, I'm going to make a bunch of arrows, and then I want to head to the far territory. Because in the far territory, I can start working on the tails. And for reasons I don't necessarily want to spoil, you probably already know, but for reasons I don't want to spoil, I want to get those started as soon as possible. Alright, so thank you for joining me. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and please leave a comment letting me know what you think. If you thought there were better ways to go about all that cumbersome stuff I did today, I'm sure there are better ways to do it, so please tell me those. I'd love to learn from you. And if you want to see the next episode, consider subscribing and turning on notifications. Until next time, good luck out there, and strive to survive. Have a good one. Bye-bye.